Can you believe there are like 27 Create This Book episodes on the channel? And there are still art supplies we haven't used. And this might just be the most difficult one. It's oil pastels. The very first prompt is create critters. Place objects on this page and trace their outlines. Use the shapes to create animals. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're using oil pastels. And oil pastels are hard enough as it is, honestly. This is the set that I have. Lovely and big, lots of colors. And I'm gonna warn you now, I have only used these a handful of times. But more than that, I am not good with oil pastels. I do not really understand how to use them. I've heard that it's a good idea to treat them more like an oil paint or a gouache, but that is not helping. It's still a crazy medium. It's completely different to any other art supply, especially if you're used to something like alcohol markers or acrylic markers, which are relatively clean and within your control, or watercolor, which is lovely and thin, watery. This is the complete opposite. Maybe if you're used to something like oil paints, then it wouldn't feel as different, but yes, this is a struggle. I'm not really a fan of messy art supplies. They don't come to a fine, sharp point, so I'm not really sure how you're supposed to add details. Like you can see, I'm putting color down and it's not really going in the right place. Do people sharpen them? Is that a thing? Well, you know what? I don't think there's really anything else that we can add to this. So I'll pop the pinks away and call it done. It's a little ladybird or ladybug. But what's next? This huge sketch is going to be a caterpillar. Hopefully, if we can manage it. I mean, we have a lot of greens, so fingers crossed. Now, the reason I picked this prompt in particular is because it said about outlines, and that's just calling to be a sticker, really, isn't it? They have outlines, of course they do, when they are stickers. So this is gonna be a cute little bug sticker pack. Hopefully, if all goes to plan. Trying to blend with a finger, blend without a finger. I don't know, I'm figuring it out as we go. Just winging it. So far, this little caterpillar is my favorite. But what is gonna be the third bug in this bug sticker pack? Well, we need a lot of purples, blues, a pink, because we are attempting to draw, can you guess which purple insect it might be? Okay, I thought of a scarab beetle. There are lots of different types of beetle, but I love the ones that kind of have like this color shift in the light, so it's a little bit pink, a little bit purple. Some of them are a little bit like green and red leaning. If you look at photos, they are really cool. Now, the hardest part is trying to turn that into art, which was my concern when I looked at those photos. It's like, yes, they're really cool. I'd love to draw them. However, how do you draw shiny, almost metallic, a lovely smooth blend, changing into different colors, not looking muddy, with oil pastels? Because inherently, oil pastels are completely different. They're the complete opposite of all of that. Although saying that, oil paints probably would work well. Although, you know what? Oil paints work well for anything. I've never tried them. I can just observe. And a lot of people make absolute masterpieces with it. All things considered, as a complete noob, a complete beginner with oil pastels, kind of taking on this Create This Book prompt loosely, I think it's a success so far. Just you wait and see. I'm not sure which prompt to do next. We have create awkwardness, but that's quite a difficult one. Oh, create candy, that could be fun. Now this is the more obvious one, but I don't know how we're gonna do this with oil pastels. Create a scented candle. Invent a new candle scent. So we have space here. We could do a huge candle, but I'm not really sure what would go next to it. That could be fun though. That could make a cool sticker. I've got an idea in mind for where the sticker could go. Unless we just put words on the other side, maybe. Should we do that? There's also create buttons that could be fun later. Oh, I don't know. There's so many to do. This is the biggest candle I own, and I think it's quite a stereotypical one, isn't it? So maybe something like this, and then words. Obviously, if this is going to be a sticker, we also need to make it look good. Although, let's be real, we're using oil pastels. You're not going to be able to see. Like, if there's a scent, if there's words on it, we're not going to see it. Maybe strawberry and vanilla as a base. Make it look pretty. Would that work? This is A4 and half is A5, but I don't want to get caught out again because this is not A5. Okay, looks like about 12 centimeters across. So yeah, there's A5 and then there's 12 centimeters. That's why I always get caught out. Is that really the size? That is so much smaller actually, isn't it? Does seem to be. Yeah, to fit comfortably, that's the size. Let's get the shape right. Oh, it looks so skinny. It looks really weird. Okay, let's go down here and then like that. Goes out a little bit here and then a nice, oh wait, no, it's not a round top. It kind of goes in, doesn't it? The way that you hold it. So it'll be like that and then go in. I don't think that's the same shape. Big label, some words here. Does that kind of look like a candle? Color wise, ooh, what could it be? Like a pink, maybe a purple. I know we've already used it, but I love this color. Here we'll just start off with a bit of purple. Oh, we could get darker perhaps. Could be kind of ombre. If it's kind of glass, this is all going to be slightly this color, isn't it? Yeah, maybe the purple will just be the glass. Just do it around the edges. Fingers crossed this is gonna work. Hopefully. As you can see, those words are not actual words. That really is just a scribble. You know, we have to be realistic. There is no way I can write entire words with oil pastels in that small little space. It's gonna look like an absolute mess. So why try? Just blend it out with a little finger, make it a bit blurry. It's also not the focus of the piece. However, if we could all please just ignore this terrible background choice. I know it's green, I know it clashes, I know it looks terrible. So I had this idea of lime green, and none of these colors are lime green. It's like grass green. It does not look good. Yeah, we're gonna ignore that. It's a strawberry vanilla white chocolate candle. Tasty. We can't see anything right now, but I'm gonna take you on a journey, okay? There are drawings here. There are 4 drawings because this is gonna be a sticker pack themed all around candy. Of course, for the Create This Book prompt, create candy. We are just ignoring all the other words. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, sometimes it makes it a lot easier. It can be difficult to think of things for these prompts. So if I get an idea, I'm gonna run with it. And for this, this, we have a cute little bear with a giant lollipop, because naturally that's what I thought of. I guess earlier on they did say about animals, so we're kind of bringing it forward into this prompt. And just like that, we have a cute little bear. So there's going to be another creature in this set, and then 2 other pieces of candy. So of course we have a cute little sweet wrapper, and this time I'm trying to reach for colors that I don't normally go for. So of course we are here with yellow and green, but hopefully this is going to make the sticker bundle a little bit more varied. So all 4 stickers are completely different colors, and the shop has finally reopened. Both this sticker pack and the first one, all the little bugs, are now up on the shop. It's open. Moved over to a different site. Bigger, better. There are loads of new prints and stickers over on the small business, and I've also popped some original art on there too. So if you see anything you like the look of, you can head over there. Currently the goal is for the little candle to be part of the secret project that, if all goes to plan, will be happening over the next couple of months. But for now, I think this little sweet needs a little bit more yellow because it ended up pretty green. Before moving on to a candy cane. Of course, they're iconic. They're like the most iconic sweet ever, right? Does anything else top it? I don't know. Let me know down below. Do you think there is a sweet more iconic than a candy cane? Final candy, I thought of a snail that has little ice cream dollops, or like cream dollops for a shell. Maybe a blue background. What do you think? Is it a cute idea? Or does it look a little bit like poop? Off to the scanner. I'm gonna be honest, okay? I don't really know what to do with oil pastels and how to set them. So if you do, I'm sorry that you have to witness this. I thought we'd be able to stick them in okay. Put paper in between, but no. Can't press them down without it smearing. It's been a few days and every single one of these pieces has had several layers of spray fixative on them, and the oil pastel hasn't really set. Is that normal? Does it not really ever set? I googled it, and that seemed to be the fear, so we're going in and cutting it and sticking it down anyway. We've also got all of these gaps to try and fill in, and add the prompt, of course. And hey, if you're enjoying this video, why don't you go and give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already. This is like episode 30 of the Create This Book, so if you're not subscribed at this point, what are you doing? We got loads of videos. Well, after all of that fiasco, finally the pieces are stuck in, and look at the size of this Create This Book. Chunky. For Create Critters, we have 3 little bugs, and all 3 of these have been turned into a sticker bundle. They're holographic, dotty, and available now if you want to get your hands on some. Moving backwards to create a scented candle. Strawberry, vanilla, white chocolate, yummy. That would be a fantastic cake. And finally, create candy. And yes, it was a struggle to fit everything on the page, but at this point I'm just glad they're done. And all 4 have been turned into this adorable sticker bundle, holographic with stars. Oh, it's so cute. Well, thank you for joining me today. Why don't you go create some art, relax, have a cuppa, and I'll meet you back here on Thursday. Bye bye.